Hey guys, watching Vulgar's beer reviews. Once again, this isn't the most common malt liquor, malt liquor. But you know, I haven't had it in a long time, and I thought I'd give it another shot. Oh, whoop! I have the receipt in there, and I'm gonna have the receipt stamped onto my Mickey's Ice. It's like, what was it? $1.74. Yeah. So that's not bad for 24 ounce. Alright. Yeah, ice brewed ale. It's only 5.8%, which for nice beer isn't bad. A lot of them are either 5.5 or 5.9. So 5.8 is almost 5.9, like Milwaukee's Best Ice. Genesee Ice is only 5.5. Bush Ice 5.9. Bud Ice 5.5. Natty Ice is 5.9. So this isn't far off, but you know, for malt liquor, it was already 5.6. So it's only 0.2 more. Whoop-de-doo. So let's crack it open. Smells like Mickey's. Alright. Can't really see much because it's still frosty. Looks like it's pale straw yellow. Maybe, I don't know. Reminds me of cardboard or a paper bag. Not quite the same color, but just as pale. Actually, it's about the same color as ramen noodles. Ramen noodles. Which I am starving. I ate chicken like at 5 o'clock, and now it's 11:05. On a sandwich, just like a hunk of chicken with ranch on it. Just yeah.
John Wilkes Booth, he just asked me if he could stay over to my house for a few days.
Alright, so now you can see more what it looks like. Smell. Smells a little more, grosser? I don't know if it's just because it's glass I've used a couple times. It tastes like a malt liquor that has the, I don't know. A malt liquor that's turned to ice beer, I guess. Hard to explain. At first I thought it had a big smell, but no. It doesn't really smell very good, honestly. It smells like what? Plastic and beer? Oh well. How many people are really gonna smell Mickey's Ice this hard? It doesn't smell that great, but my nose is a little stuffy. But what I do pick up just reminds me of kind of Mickey's, but like just slightly different. Kind of like a lager smell, kind of like Bush a little bit, like Bush and Mickey's. I don't know. That's what I got. So let's drink up. Ugh.
Peter, please.
No.
I'm not liking this one very much.
But it's only $10.
Not question of $10.
Drink out of the can.
Answer is my allowance isn't big enough. Oh, come on, Peter, please. For me, Kelly?
Positively no.
Hustler's department store is having a big sale.
They're gonna take in.
It backfired.
But I missed their end of the month sale last month and their beginning of the month sale this month, and tomorrow's the middle of the month sale.
Don't worry. There'll be another sale between the middle of the month.
Dang, I'm not liking this beer much. Good thing I only bought one of them instead of,
Friend,
I don't know, more than one.
This time one combination of Please Peter and Sad Eyes, no work.
There's an imported Italian sweater.
Absolutely no.
So
Used to $10.
this beer is cheap.
No.
I don't know. For me, this tastes like it's flat. It tastes like
I knew I could get a yes from you.
it does not taste
You've been
as good as Mickey's, which I'm not a big fan of Mickey's, but it's okay. Like a couple of videos back, I had Mickey's versus Magnum, and the Mickey's, I'm not a big fan of Mickey's, but the Mickey's is way better than the Magnum. Let's see a date. November 10/14.
Thank you, Peter.
So almost, that's about half a year ago. So it's not so long ago, but
We wouldn't have this continuous
even then, it just doesn't taste right.
I assure you, darling, it's no problem, and you're not running amok through my charge account.
Not yours, I meant my own.
Your own charge account?
Kessler's department store is starting a whole new thing, charge accounts for teenagers.
Kelly, trusting you with a charge account.
It's one of those beers that
I bet you keep saying this.
I don't really know anybody. I don't know anybody that
You say, and I quote,
This is a
Kelly,
wick.
it's time you accepted responsibility.
I don't know anybody that drinks Mickey's Ice. I don't really know a whole lot of people that drink Mickey's, except for
All right, treat
it's
me
one
like
my dad likes. I guess my older cousin is too, but I mean, it's not an uncommon brand. Some people like it. It's not really super popular. It's not like Busch or Budweiser, Miller, or even Hurricane or 211. Whatever, but it's, you know, people buy it. It's been around. Let's pour it straight down this time.
No. I've been thinking. Maybe Kelly is right. Maybe we are treating her like a child. After all, she's 17. She has to assume financial responsibility sometime. Whose side you on? Yours or hers? One day she's going to be married. She'll have to manage a...
As for the other beer I got, had a very tough decision. I didn't really know what to get. I just did not want to get something I've already bought. I have had this before, but you know, it's probably been a couple of years since I've had it. So while I can still find it, might as well make another video with it.
all right, Uncle Bentley.
The other beer I got was Session, not just the plain Session lager, but Session Black, which a lot of places don't have. Like, even I go to a different Safeway, they'll have a slot for it, but it's always gone. I don't know if it's always gone, or they just don't get it in, or I don't know what. Walmart doesn't have it. They just have the plain or the regular Session. Yeah. Now I got a half head, half glass, half beer, almost.
Well, you never know how anything's going to work until you try it.
You mean?
We'll try a charge account for you for a month.
Oh,
I'm just not feeling it.
you won't be sorry I called.
Yeah. All right. Beer Advocate give this beer a 62 pour.
We'll do what you want to do.
Bros no score, and the average submitted review is 2.48. This is brewed by Miller, in case you didn't know, Wisconsin, United States. A lot of 2s, a lot of 1.5. Whoa, with 3.59, really? Really? Okay. Yeah, this isn't that good of a beer. I'd rather drink 211 or Hurricane, really. I don't like the alcohol burn or the alcohol percentage as much. I don't need 8%, but the flavor, it's got more character to it.
Adelaide, you put this ice. You approve of this being the natural flat doodle?
If you're referring to the charge account, I believe Ginger has the
This,
know-how to
I don't know if I just got a bad can or if it's just a bad beer in general.
Here's your statement from Captain.
Like I said, it tastes just really flat. Beer is supposed to have, or typically, you know what, there isn't any bubbles coming out.
Now it starts. Return one pair, ladies.
It just looks like,
Charge 35 cents.
The shoes and the coat didn't match.
it looks like a
Listen to this.
fish tank with no filter.
82.
It's just dead.
Well, I'm glad we're back to good old 98 again. Now listen to this. Return one lady's dress.
And the rest is just
35
foam.
Well, a sport dress wouldn't go with a greatcoat.
So I guess I'll drink the rest out of here.
I like the greatcoat better.
Oh, great. I'll need Price Waterhouse to get me out of this mess. Another eager female is standing. Can't wait to get her grubby little hands.
I don't know about you guys, but in my opinion, I don't know how it's different from the last Mickey's, ice review I did, but this time I am not impressed. I'm giving this probably a 3 because sure, it's not expensive, but if you were to go to a mini mart or some, if you got a liquor store in your town, in your city, or your state, you get beer at liquor stores. Around here in Oregon, liquor stores are just liquor. They don't sell beer. Beer's at your supermarket or Walmart or anywhere else. Yeah. And it just tastes, it reminds me of Rolling Rock, but like even flatter than Rolling Rock. And Rolling Rock's only 4.3%, but percentage aside, doesn't really matter. It's just, it kind of tastes similar to Rolling Rock. If I had closed my eyes and just like looked at the can and just sipped it. It has that little edge, that little roughness that Mickey's has that makes it Mickey's. But this one is just flat. It's just a total disappointment. Yeah, I don't know, 3 out of 5. Like, I'd probably rather drink Big Flats, which I thought about getting Big Flats, the Walgreens beer at Walgreens, but I thought it was 24 hours. No, turns out it's only to 10 o'clock. Yeah, it was only open till 10 o'clock. And I'm like, well, that's stupid. They always advertise in the commercials that they're 24 hours. And it says, if you want a 24-hour store, then go to Tualatin. I'm like, fuck you. I'm not going all the way to Tualatin. There's Walmart across the street. That's 24 hours. Why would I go anywhere else? That's stupid. And what's even more stupid is there's 2 cars, I was the third one, parked in this parking lot. Now, I don't know if somebody like works there inside or somebody else just sitting in the car. I just thought that was kind of ridiculous how Walgreens is always advertised 24 hours, but the store isn't. Not even the store in Albany, the other town nearest. Yeah, so Mickey's Ice, I'd say if you want to try it out, go for it. You're only going to lose $1.74 or whatever, under $2. But in my experience,
You really shouldn't be doing this. No, it's my pleasure. It's the very least I can do for my dearest.
It's not worth it. There's so many better beers out there. I mean, Pabst Blue Ribbon, for one, is way better, even if it's only 4.7%. But, okay, in the 5 up range, Milwaukee's Best Ice, it's 5.9. That's way better. It actually has carbonation. It actually tastes refreshing. You can get a 6-pack for $5. Yeah. So once now I'm getting some slight bubbles. Yeah, it just tastes flat and disappointing. It honestly tastes like if this was a bottle and I opened it, took a drink, put it back. A couple days later, took a drink, put it back, and it tastes like it was like in the fridge like 4 days ago. Totally disappointed, Mickey's Miller. Totally disappointed. I wasn't expecting, craft beer amazingness. I was expecting, Mickey's, but with higher alcohol content. I don't know, nothing else to say other than, if you see this, avoid it. Get Milwaukee's Best Ice, even a Natty Ice, Genesee Ice, if you got that around your area. And you know what, even Colt 45 is way better. It's not an ice beer, but it's only a few percentage difference, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, there's just way other better choices out there when it comes to beer. You gotta be a real Mickey's diehard. But hey, let's look on the bright side. At least I got this can for my can collection, which I'm losing space. I need to figure out what to do with it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and if you have any thoughts of Mickey's Ice, whether you liked it or you had it before and you didn't like it, let me know. Thanks for watching. See you next time.